Hi friends, we are on day 9 of quarantine. We are self-quarantining, or our parents are self-quarantining us. We don't have the coronavirus yet. We hope we don't get it. We hope none of you get it. Stay safe. We're gonna try this trend that we've been seeing here. I don't know if it's a recent trend necessarily, but I just became hip to it a little while ago. Also not sure if the word hip is still around, but we're gonna use it like it is. You are doing this thing where you like take your hair and you wrap it around socks and it curls it. So we decided to try this because no one's gonna see it if it doesn't look good, except for if we share this with anyone. And we don't ever curl our hair, so this could be a good alternative to like heat curling.
Mainly because after we spend 4 hours curling it, it still doesn't stay.
It doesn't stay. It stays for like all of 20 minutes. Ask my prom date. Those curls did not last. Okay. So I'm totally winging this here. We're using a sock that says happy birthday on it. You're supposed to like tie it off.
I'm trying to think. I got this for my birthday, but I don't remember who gave them to me.
Okay. So I think this is the process. It looks very cute, and you do that with the whole head. Now, we're going to go shower so our hair is wet, because I think that'll help with the curl, although from what I've seen, it doesn't have to be wet. You just have to sleep on it. But we're going to try. We're going to see what happens, and we will maybe post results of what happens if we decide to post this anywhere. But for now, we're going to go shower, and then we're going to take turns putting socks in each other's hair. Hi friends, we're back. We're ready to start this. So I'm doing Grace first because she hasn't really seen, I don't know if she's seen videos on this, but I watched a bunch today because I was curious as of like just general ways to curl your hair without heat, because I think heat's kind of damaging and I don't really like to use it. Also, it takes a lot more time. But I just remember like when I was kids, like when we were kids, like mom would always braid our hair and then we would sleep on it when it was wet. And so I thought maybe the same concept would work with this, because like I'd seen a lot of people do it dry, but I thought maybe wet would work better. So the first thing I had her do was just to brush her hair and then kind of middle part it so you can get like half and half. And I'm just gonna kind of like use the end of this comb doodad. Does that feel like about half and half? And then we can section her off. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna just kind of like, I have 8 socks, so I can do 4 on each if needed. So I'm just gonna kind of do what feels like 4 even sections here. That feels like about even to me. And the only other thing that we're not doing that I've seen in videos is they'll use like some kind of coconut oil stuff, which I guess you could use. I think that was more because it was dry though, and since we're doing wet, again, I'm applying like this process of like when we were little and we'd braid our hair wet and sleep on it and it'd turn out curly. And so I'm thinking maybe this will be the same. If not, we will find out. Maybe there's a reason everyone's doing it while it's dry. I don't know. Our mother also told us that she will not be taking these out of our hair at 3 a.m. when we get mad, so we need to sleep next to each other so we can...
Right now we sleep 2 floors apart, so...
I sleep in the basement because I'm home from college, and my parents thought it'd be a good idea for me to have my own space, kind of like my dorm room, so I can do work. Is that uncomfortable?
I think it'll be okay, because once I'm lying there won't be weight.
Okay,
right?
So yeah, I think that's fine. So we're gonna try this. I honestly could not tell you if this is gonna go well or not. I'm just doing it based off of videos I've seen. First, we're using her birthday socks. We tried to, this is weird, but we kind of tried to pick socks that like, I don't know if they've represented us necessarily, but like were our socks or like personality socks. So like these are birthday socks that she got. She just turned 16 in January. Yay. It's now March of 2020. Yep, that's the year. Okay, this one's not as good as the last one. I think I want to redo that one actually. But anyways, we're gonna probably stop talking for a little bit and just kind of fast forward to me finishing her hair here. So yeah. Okay, so I finished your head.
If you couldn't tell.
If you can't tell, I tried in that video you just watched to show you like what's on her socks, but if you couldn't tell because it was going really fast, these are happy birthday socks, and then there's like llama socks, which I think are mine, but also could be hers. Volleyball socks, and then these are like old volleyball socks. They're obviously all washed. How does it feel? Does it feel heavy? Does it feel okay?
It's fine. Like, I couldn't, like, do daily stuff with it, but, like, to be
To
right
sleep
about to
on
go
it.
to bed, it should be fine.
Yeah, and so, like, if you couldn't tell, I had to redo a lot of them. Also, we were, like, talking and having conversations, so I just, like, didn't pay attention, but
It only took,
realized-
like, maybe 5 minutes, though. It's not that long.
it works a lot better if you just, like, wrap the hair on top of each other instead of trying to, like, make it in a line where you, like, go like this kind of thing. That makes sense. Because I don't think it'll make any difference if you wrap it on top of each other. It might take longer to dry, but we're going to sleep on it all night. We could blow dry it probably, but now she's going to do me, so we're going to swap. And again, I'll start by brushing my hair out. I already have it. My socks are over there. I already have it middle parted because I always middle part my hair. And I will go ahead and do this part. So that's about half and half there. We'll show you mine before we start, 3 pairs of pineapple socks because pineapples are my, excuse me, life. And then also I have a pair of, they're Real Memoir pink socks for the American Cancer Society. Go donate. I work with them. They're wonderful. Currently we're working on Relay for Life. But anyways, okay. First thing you do is put it in, like, I don't know, 4, however big you feel like. They shouldn't be huge, but they also shouldn't be tiny parts. Like, decent sized sections, and how many you need. You might need more on one side than the other. Hello friends, we're back. It's day 10 of quarantine. We made it to double digits. We are going to take out our sock braids and see what happens. I am a pretty violent sleeper, so one of mine fell out in the night. It's in the back. There's a bit of wave to it. It's not really curled necessarily, but wave is more than I normally do, so it's a start. So let's see what happens. That's not bad.
It's not bad.
That's some curl. That's more curl than we normally get anyways. So the girl in the video I saw had like straight ringlets from this. So I guess we didn't do them tight enough or something maybe. Or maybe because we did it wet. But the wave is not bad. I'm pretty impressed with this. Also, excuse my voice, it's early. The back doesn't look too bad.
Good.
Let's see. Her hair is still a little wet, so they could just like totally fall out by the time her hair dries, which could be a problem. So maybe that's also why people do it dry. I don't know. Except it does look pretty okay. I mean, the back is starting to straighten a little bit, so it's probably just gonna fall out. But we've learned that it just needs to dry. See, this side gets a little more ringlet-like. Okay, my turn.
Yeah.
Switch me.
I think I can take them out.
You think you can, like, take these out? She couldn't put them in, so for her to take them out would be impressive. Oh, so that definitely made it more ringlet-y. Look at that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Whew, that's just poof. Okay. That one is also mostly poof. So you can see we did our hair differently in terms of like how we curled it.
Oh, that one's pretty.
This one, that one turned out with some actually good curl. Did you miss one? You missed one.
Did I?
Yeah. There we go. Also, okay, this side actually turned out pretty good. This side, I think because we were starting over here, maybe we didn't really know what we were doing, or maybe it just needs to fall. But they don't look too bad. The back is definitely just waves, because those weren't tight enough.
But if you get them tight enough, I think, like, her style is pretty much already gone. It's just waves. Mine, I think, is actually not bad. It's a little, like, messy just because we didn't put too much time into it. But I think this one works better, definitely. For ringlets, that one's more of waves. Still need to make sure your head is dry when you do them, though. Or at least, like, when you take them out. So, thanks for watching.